Hey everyone, we have a few brand new LEGO Star Wars set leaks to talk about today. The first one, it'll be the 75378 Grogu's Bark Speeder Escape. It'll include 221 pieces, 4 minifigures, and it'll retail for $30. And this set is planned to release May 1st. We're going to start by looking at these builds, which it's nothing too different. It's the Bark Speeder we've pretty much known and come to expect from LEGO. A few small differences, but pretty much what we expect, and it looks fine. The only thing different really on this one is it's got a sidecar, and it includes Grogu's pram. The only other part to this build is there is like a tiny little lamp post also included. Not that big of a detail, but I guess it's fine that it's there. Moving on from that though to the minifigures. First up, Grogu, which is just the normal Grogu we've seen for a while now. I'm sure you all have at least a couple of them. It's a good figure, but just nothing crazy to talk about. Then on top of that, we have two 501st Clone Troopers. Now these guys will have helmet holes, so that's kind of unfortunate. But 501st Troopers are always cool to get. And with the Ahsoka's Troopers Battle Pack and the 501st Clone Troopers Battle Pack retiring at the end of this year, it'll be nice to still have some 501st Troopers on the shelves to buy. And the last minifigure included is Kelleran Beck, which will be a big selling point for this set. It's a really good figure and a really cool character. They did a great job capturing all the characters' details here, and this is a figure I can't wait to pick up. And now that we've kind of looked at everything, I can say seems like a good set. I don't think it'll necessarily be the best set ever, but it'll be pretty good. I don't really have anything to complain about here, besides the helmet holes. There's only one last thing I want to mention about this set, and that's that this is the first time we're getting Order 66 depicted in LEGO Star Wars. Now that may not seem like a very big deal, but it kind of is, it kind of just opens the door for that, which is kind of neat. Anyway though, let's look at the other set pictures that have leaked. Darth Maul Sith Infiltrator. This set will include 640 pieces for $70 and will release May 1st. Looking at the piece count, it seems like a fairly reasonable price point. Looking at the ship though, it doesn't really seem all that big. I think it'll be an okay size, but it definitely looks a little downsized. The ship in general though, I just don't think looks the best. It's alright, but I feel like that bump in the middle is just a little weird looking to me. I don't want to judge the build too much though before I actually have it in person. One last thing though I do want to mention about the build is that I do like how on the edges those wings that kind of flip out, they're not just those big cupped pieces that they've been using for pretty much all of them in the past. I don't know why, I think I just like this look better. At the bottom too, you can see there are 3 probes coming out of the bottom that we see in the movie, which are a nice addition. Other than that though, let's look at the minifigures, which are severely lacking. We only got 3 included here, 4 if you count the 25th anniversary, but they're supposed to be included as a bonus, so I'm not going to include that looking at the price and value. Which, if you look at $70 and you get 3 minifigures, that's just terrible. That has got to be one of the worst ratios we've seen maybe ever in LEGO Star Wars. I just can't believe that. Sith Infiltrators of the past have included figures like Padme or Watto, and even just one of those two in here would have made this set a lot better. I also find it a little weird that Darth Maul doesn't have a hood. As most of the Phantom Menace he has a hood on, except for the final scene. So hopefully hood is included, as that's definitely more accurate. And same goes for a cape for him. Other than that though, Qui-Gon and Anakin both look good. The 25th anniversary figure, Saw Gerrera, looks like that's going to be an absolute train wreck. I cannot believe he is green. I do not understand what they were doing there. Other than that, he looks about how I'd expect. Again, it's really hard to tell any major details because of how blurry the image is. But from what I can tell, it looks alright besides that atrocious color choice. I don't know what they're thinking over there at LEGO. Whoever designed this figure or okayed this needs to get bonked on the head because this is just terrible. Saw Gerrera's armor is nowhere near green. It's more of a dark gray with some blue accents. So having this green here is just crazy. This green is more of like a Boba Fett green. And they can't even get that green right. His helmet's always messed up. I don't know. This whole figure is just really weird to me. And it's unfortunate that a figure that everyone was really looking forward to is going to turn out to be an absolute dud. That pretty much wraps up my thoughts on this though. I have very little positives to say about this set. I was really looking forward to a new Sith Infiltrator, but it just doesn't look like this one will get the job done. The lack of figures, the poor Saw Gerrera minifigure, the Sith Infiltrator itself is kind of, I don't want to say it's bad, but it's got some ups and downs to it. And I'm definitely disappointed with how this set turned out. and I'm definitely disappointed with how this set turned out. That pretty much wraps up my thoughts on it though, so now make sure to let me know yours down below. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this set, so tell me that in the comments. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and until next time, I'll see you guys later.